Hey guys, we're gonna try to do another episode of Marvel Midnight Suns.
Good girl, Charlie.
I can't remember where we left off exactly. Oh yeah, we were gonna go and do the Emo Kids Club. Sorry, my gameplays have been a little bit everywhere. It's just I do whatever I feel best for the mood for, and also a lot of the games I'm playing, I have to play those games because I'm recording them. I don't have a lot of games right now that I can just be like, hey, I can just play this on my own because, well, I can, but if I wanted to,
happening.
It'd be less that you guys could see, you know? Like right now I'm playing Borderlands 1 and 2. Well, I played Borderlands 1 all the way through. And I'm a good chunk of the way through Borderlands 2. And let me tell you, those games took so long. I probably got, I would say, close to 50 hours or so in both games.
This must be the tunnel entrance Agatha spoke of.
And yeah, if you guys want to see a Borderlands, I'd be happy to do it again. It's a really fun and goofy game.
This must be an ember from the forge.
I've yet to play Borderlands 2 DLC or start the third one. So those are still a mystery to me. But if you guys want me to, I can go back, because there is also, I noticed it was sad. I played through the first game, and then it's like, hey, do you want to do this extra mode? And I was like, okay, what's this mean? It means there's no going back. You can't do the DLC unless you play through the whole game again. And yeah, it's not fun.
Anything going on today?
Yes, Nico wants to speak with you. Do so before you sleep.
Can you tell me what this is about?
No.
No. But yeah, I could do those games. It's just gonna take a lot of time. Probably gonna be like 50 episodes if I try to get everything done. Unless I try to just speed run the game through. Unless you guys want to see everything. I'd be happy to play it again. It was really funny and good.
I have the ember. The bottle is not even warm.
If it were giving off any heat at all, I'd be concerned, given the enchantment on that vessel. Now, let's see if this old girl still works.
Hey, yeah. Magical Cauldron of Death.
So I can use the cauldron to brew... things?
Essentially, yes. Collect reagents on the Abbey grounds.
I've been doing that.
You'd be surprised what we can make use of.
I've found a
I
lot.
just drop the ingredients in. Is that not dangerous?
That's part of the fun, isn't it? And I see you've already found a recipe book.
A bunch.
I doubt you'll have any trouble following along.
The Cauldron. Agatha's Cauldron can craft items, resources, and even cosmetic rewards for the hunter. Collect reagents needed for the Abbey ground, or needed for the different recipes on the Abbey grounds. Sorry. Find recipe books to unlock new recipes. Okay. I got yours. Agatha's cookbook. Agatha's handwriting is almost illegible, and the subtle movement of the letters doesn't help. Minor attack essence, pallet, steel wind, and healing salve. I need to use it. Bro, I felt like I've collected a lot more than that. I've got a lot of chicken mushroom. So I can make a healing salve for healing. Strength for strengthened but a vulnerable. Essences. Gifts. And a palette.
Lovely, dear. You're a natural.
Oh, I know. Oh, wait. The Hidden Veil of Gods and Man, Volume 1, excerpt from page 78. Known as the Searcher of Worlds, Ashtor broke free of Chthon eons ago, drifting between the stars for millennium. It is thought that a mere fraction of the Elder God's power could bridge the cosmos. In recent centuries, the Earth's most powerful sorcerers have banded together to form a secretive organization known as the Gatekeepers, with each sect believing that the power that could be harnessed by tracking the Elder God's movements. Yeah, that always goes well. It's a lot of lore in Marvel that you don't get to see in the movies or shows. Wonder wherever. Was that always there? I just noticed that. Okay. Okay, let's go to the Emo Kids Club.
Well met, Hunter.
What do you guys say about it?
Is the Forge treating you well, Doctor?
It is, all things considered. The scent of hellfire is slightly less obnoxious than Tony. Miss Minoru wishes to speak with you. She requested you do so tonight.
What about?
A great mystery and a greater opportunity. You should seek her out.
Yeah, I've always said Monroe or like something like that.
Hey, for
I've
someone
never
that just
said her
dug
last
up,
name wrong.
You look pretty fresh. If you're free, I'll assemble the emo kids.
Awesome.
Lead the way.
Let's do it.
Yeah, this is not creepy at all.
So, about the spell that brought you back to life. It worked better than expected, but there are some gaps.
You are talking about my death.
Exactly. The memories of your final moments might tell us how you defeated your mother 3 centuries ago. That could give us an edge this time around.
Those memories are lost.
Maybe not. We think there's a way to recover them. All you're gonna need is a mystical jumpstart.
How would that work?
Doctor Strange can explain it better than I, but if you want the abridged version, ask Magic. And when you're ready to begin the ritual, let me know.
Hey, Magic. I got questions.
Yes,
How does this ritual work?
this is the ritual. You focus on the past, Nico zaps you with her staff, Strange chants and waggles his fingers, then you remember. Maybe.
So why are you here?
Should the zapping, chanting, and waggling go bad, I will open a portal to Limbo and push you inside before the explosion.
There is a chance I might explode.
A very small chance. Unlikely.
Could I? She's probably gonna be like, yeah, it's always a possibility.
How concerned should I be about exploding?
Slightly more than usual.
Does Strange have any other details about the ritual?
Ha! Far too many.
That is all I need to know.
Tell Nico, and don't explode.
Yes, I'll remember not to do that.
Hunter, I'm glad you're present for the inaugural meeting.
Of what, exactly?
Why, the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism, the Abbey's local chapter of the Esoteric Mystical Order.
Right, emo kids. So, the ritual?
Regarding your resurrection, we had to meticulously reunite your corpus, or physical vessel, with your animus, or spiritual essence.
Yep.
How does this relate to the ritual?
Animating your corpus was the easy part, but your essence, your thoughts, hopes, fears, and dreams, that was the slipperiest eel.
Eels?
Does the ritual require eels?
But now, with the plenary potential of Miss Minoru's Staff of One to focus Miss Rasputin's enigmatic energies, I, Doctor Strange,
The ritual?
the Sorcerer
Okay,
Supreme,
he's
shall
going on his
pluck from
tangent.
reality or mislaid memory, thought lost to time and death. I shall stare those cosmic forces in their many eyes and shout, nay!
Nay!
Doctor Strange, the ritual. How does it work?
Didn't I just explain? I could start with the fundamental underpinnings of the multiverse theory if it would help.
Go
Just
on.
tell me what to expect.
Ah, yes. You will focus on recalling what was lost as we do everything in our power to restore it. Simple, really.
Nope. All of that for that. Okay. Basically just
The
focus.
first part's easy. I need you to focus on your last memories before you fought Lilith.
Will this help me remember?
I can't answer that. When I start, you'll be the one making the repairs. The rest of us are here to keep you steady.
All right.
If you're ready, we can begin.
Okie dokie.
I am ready.
Just don't make me explode.
Now, Hunter, tell us what you see.
I raced through the Abbey grounds. Angry. Terrified. It is too late. We were not ready. My foot slips, but I catch myself. I run with my blades exposed. I am completely alone. The moonlight guides my path. My lungs ache. My heart pounds. I rush toward my doom. I cannot. No!
And I explode. Nope.
Whoa! We all saw that, right?
I have no words to describe it.
What, the
Finally.
burst of light?
You don't seem any worse for wear, but do inform me if you experience any lingering mystical oddities. Metacosmic soul rot is no laughing matter.
Soul rot. That's not good.
Holding your breath may increase your chance to explode. Or decrease? One of those.
Well, how about that? Your final moments are there, just buried deep inside.
It did not work.
Not yet, but we made progress. I'm sure we can figure out a way for you to remember more the next time.
Next time?
Heck yeah! Emo kids meet every lunar alignment. Or, you know, whenever we're free on a slow night. Oh, and we need
So what, you
ingredients.
mean like every
Magic
full
will send
moon?
a list to your spark. If you bring enough, we can refine them into more useful mystical objects. We're done for today, but I'll be in touch about the next meeting. Catch you later.
Blood for blood. On KO, restore 17 health to Nico or an ally selected randomly. Pretty good. Or Witchfire. Damage a random enemy on KO, recast it. Maximum 1 recast. Those are pretty good. I would take this one just for the healing. You've gained a new combat ability for a hero. Open. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Must have 8 abilities equipped to the combat deck. To equip a new, you must first unequip the ability you wish to replace. Okay, I don't really use that one that often, so I'll do that for that. Boom. And what? You got a new... It's kind of cool shirt. So, you got one... Who else got one? I think it was Doctor Strange. Do you just all have that hand? I guess. One second. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Yeah, I know that. Okay. Well, I know how all these guys play because I played just till like the big, like, I don't know, maybe 12 days in, like the 12th night in. I didn't see too much of what was happening, and especially with all this DLC coming out, I'm gonna have to look at those. But I get the gist of how they're supposed to be played, each one.
You're looking well, Hunter.
Okay, I was trying to think. Oh, yeah. I was gonna go see if that gate, I can't remember, did I try it tonight or not? I don't know. So I'm gonna take a quick gander. There's a... I know a couple new games coming that I should, like, once they come out and I get them, I'd be happy to play with the channel. I know that The Witcher 4 is coming. If you've never seen The Witcher games or the show, it's really cool. It's like a fantasy RPG, story-based, sometimes choice-based game. I know the third one's a lot more choice-based compared to the others, I'm pretty sure. But they all have their thing. It's like Mass Effect, but instead of space battles and space guns and all that, you got magic and monsters. Mass Effect 4 is coming. I will do a gameplay sometime. I gotta finish my one thing I'm doing, but I'll definitely do a Mass Effect trilogy gameplay on the channel because it's my favorite game. I love it. And I've already played Dragon Age Origins. I haven't touched it tonight. Okay.
Whoa.
I can do it. I've played Dragon Age Origins. I'm playing through Dragon Age 2. And I've played Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm playing through the Veilguard.
When many of the elder gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons,
Yep, I know.
the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared fight against Hunter, and may just honor you with his blessing.
You were too weak for this fight.
I can't play Dragon Age 2 and Origins on the channel because they're on the PlayStation, so they're on PlayStation 3. I'm pretty sure I can't, record videos on there.
Your mother abandoned you.
But I could always do those too.
No mercy to the servants of Lilith.
Boom. Come on, Charlie. That'll be good to get, and okay. I'll bite to draw attention. Charlie should live. I should have moved her away from the edge. It's fine. Ooh.
I'm the only one left standing.
It's fine. Charlie can revive.
A tomb was unleashed and made quick work of the demons. In the process, he became something of a monster himself. He even became known as the Demogorg, the God Eater.
Demogorgon.
This is a caution. Timing force. Feel my call.
Stranger Things reference.
You had your chance to escape. Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
You need to pay attention to the doggy.
Leave some for the instincts.
So. Gotta move Hunter away from that. Okay, that works. Gotta get their attention again. Pay attention to the doggy.
I'm impressed.
Sorry, Charlie, you're cannon fodder.
I will hold the line.
Just imagine how much more difficult this would be if Charlie wasn't there to join you.
Yeah.
I think you owe her a treat after this.
Return to your mother.
I gotta kill 5 more. Which means I gotta survive 1 more round after this. Survive, Charlie.
You were unprepared.
They're both going after him.
Your time has come. Pathetic.
Get that one attention. Yeah.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna move you over here. Hopefully you're safe.
Someone feel
Okay.
breeze. Our resolve cannot be broken.
One more doggy.
I think Blade is honestly jealous that you're getting this extra training in. And with live targets, too.
Are they live though?
Next time, run while you still can.
I gotta survive one more round. Do I have another revive? I don't think I do.
Was that truly your best? Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Look. That's not it. Hopefully I can survive this.
This shall be of great help.
Yeah, I can survive as long as I don't get knocked into anything.
A weak attempt.
Yep, got it. Did it.
If that doesn't make an impression on Autumn, I don't know what will. Good work, Hunter.
Let's go. Charlie coming in clutch as our body bag. Just took everything. Atom. That's not creepy at all.
This looks like a
Word of power, reveal. Calling on Autumn allows you to reveal all manner of mysteries hidden from view. These may be long forgotten structures or events that cannot be detected with the
tomb's
naked
help,
eye.
You shouldn't have any trouble uncovering the more elusive elements hidden throughout the grounds. Why don't you try out his blessing on that stone over there? Try using your new word of power on that stone over there.
I don't belong here. I've felt it before I even stepped foot inside. It's like a complete rejection of who I am. Like Atom himself is here, pushing back against me. I'll try again another time, but today it feels so hopeless. I can't tell Agatha about this. I know she is counting on me, everyone else too. It's so much pressure, but I won't let them down. I can't. Reveal.
Autumn be praised.
And aquí. Estoy aquí. Okay. Recipe book. Bespoke potions. Unlocked moderate heroic essence and greater healing salve. Boom.
Autumn, show me the way.
What's down this way? A lot of death cap. The secluded overlook in New Haven. Okay. This is a lot. What's down this way?
Autumn reveals all.
Here, look at this, just there you go. The Foggy Graveyard. Suspected witch Margaret Adams interrogation record. Suspended in an iron cage for several weeks, the unnatural longevity of the subject revealed her true nature. That's some bullcrap there. It's like, if we tie an iron ball around your ankles and drop you in the water, if you drown, you're good and you're innocent, but you died. If you come out of the water because you're a witch, you have performed witchcraft and you're of the devil and you deserve to die. It's a lose-lose situation, like, bro. All because like a bunch of girls, like little girls and kids and stuff, in my head, a tiny petty grudge.
Curious.
Old Salem Cemetery, a 17th century cemetery housing many of Old Salem's infamous inquisitors. The Empress. Storm channels nature's power in the elements, harnessing a frightful storm with little effort. This card represents pleasure and prosperity and a strong natural influence. Got half of the tarot cards. Yeah. You're a little kid. You got a little petty squabble with an old man or something because he said no to you one time. I saw him with the devil. Kill him. And everyone's just like, okay, it's a kid. They can't be lying. They're made in, you know, they're perfect. They're God's children. Yes, they are God's children, but they're also little sleazebags. That's just stupid.
The Thon's dark influence has tainted this well.
No. How about
Autumn
open?
thinks otherwise.
Nope.
Must not be her purview.
I must have another word of power to get rid of those. Yeah, there's more. Oh yeah, that's the graveyard. Okay, so go this way. Yeah, history is cool to learn about. It's just crazy though, sometimes.
The goddess of order approves.
New Haven discovered the Foggy Hill. Today I told the child of their mother. I tried to be gentle but clear. Agatha brought her warmth and comfort to the conversation, but I think she is the reason the child shed no tears. At 6 years old, it was time. We have defended the Abbey against Lilith and her Lilin, but soon enough she will grow stronger. We keep the secrets that we must, but the child must know what hides in the shadows of the world. Can't hide them from the world forever.
Agatha's house.
The symbols again. Troublesome alignments. I have been charting the celestial movements the past many months. Once the alignments have been properly calculated, I will gain a better understanding of the coming resurrection. As I get closer to narrowing the timelines, I have begun to pick up disturbances within the grounds of the Abbey. Current events have intensified as of late, and a low rumble can be felt emanating from Lilith's tomb. This is not the Lilith that I know. This is not my sister. I have witnessed her seal away that horrid preacher in a damp cave with an unbreakable ward. We could have healed the darkness of his heart, or provided him a merciful death at the very least. To leave him to fester and slowly slip into a painful death, I have never witnessed such cruelty from her. And now it seems she is nowhere to be found. I traced her to the gardens, perhaps to repent for what she had done, but it's as if she's vanished. This is one cagey beast indeed. Dr. Druid was not kidding when he stated the difficulties tied to the imp-like creature bound to this cauldron. It appears that the energies bound within the forge can only serve to further agitate the creature within the cauldron. My initial experiment proved to be ineffective. A protective ward I had created to shield the Abbey instead released a noxious black cloud which hung over the ground for days. I moved the cauldron this afternoon to just outside the Abbey and attempted to purify the springs that ran off from the waterfall and into the yard. Instead, I managed to release a geyser of flames that shot a good 50 yards into the air. A most unfortunate event. The flame blast incinerated many of my favorite willow trees. I guess those are just staying there. From Valkyrie. Agatha, Heimdall has aided me in the transfer of Loki's confiscated cauldron. It will be delivered to the location you marked in your letter, the same letter that found its way to Asgard and directly into Odin's hand. Your request caused a great deal of excitement, prompting Odin to appoint me to the newly formed position of Asgardian warrior clerk to arrange the transfer. I cannot think of a better way to utilize my abilities than act as your delivery girl. Recipe book, the Everbloom Grimoire. This ancient book gives off a pleasant scent when opened under a waxing moon. Unlocked recipes, heroic to all, attack, skill, essence, skill to attack, heroic essence, attack to heroic skill essence. Lilith returned to the Abbey several nights ago clutching the babe. It was as if the illness had never touched her, and when I looked into her eyes, my sister was gone. Who or what remained, I did not recognize. She pleaded with me on her hands and knees no less, but I could sense the magic of the Darkhold all over her. She's been cast out. The Abbey is sealed, and I find myself the caretaker of a child. Hence your name. Our young hunter. Although I didn't know Lilith all that well, I should have imagined the hunter would be an energetic child given their lineage. While Sarah acts as the ever-vigilant stickler for order and reason, I've become something of a silent partner in crime for the hunter's hijinks around the Abbey. Of course, I would never interfere with the training or education, but someone has to encourage things like exploration and creativity. It would be nice if the hunter had someone their own age to spend time with. I'm not sure a couple of old witches make for the best companions to a child. Sometimes I have to remind Sarah that there's more at stake here than just training a powerful demon hunter. She means well, of course, and I know she loves the hunter as her own. Still, they're going to drive each other crazy at this rate. Maybe some kind of pet would help. Charlie! Handbook of the Wilds. The Aztec revered the mushroom as the flesh of the gods, frequently serving them with honey and chocolate. Other species such as the death cap were quite poisonous when ingested. Scotch bonnet were known to grow naturally in ring-like formations referred to as fairy circles. These were often thought to improve fertility and bring good fortune to relationships. I think we read that one already in the library. The world. Atu the Watcher is always lingering just beyond the world, observing and learning. This card represents accomplishment and becoming whole, along with reaching the finale of a chapter. Yeah, the Watcher, he's a really strong character in Marvel. A witch appeared at the Abbey today. I cannot say from where she came nor what it is she wants, but Agatha is a truly fascinating and gifted woman of great magical ability. She brought a basket of warm food with her, and despite myself, I couldn't turn her away, even if I wanted to. She told me that she sensed a child of magic, and her heart drew her here. I think that I believe her, though I know that I have no reason to. Fragments of raw earth. Hematite is commonly used for grounding and stability. While the lodestone's magnetic qualities were meant to attract good fortune regarding love and relationships, meteorite, with its association with the celestial realm, can enhance astral projection and serve as an excellent amplifier for dream and spirit journeying. Don't know why I struggled with that. Okay. Oh. In our recipe book, the warnings and safety chapter is half of the book. Major heroic essence and major strength tonic. Advanced occult transmutation.
The son of Gaia approves.
I thought that was weirdly placed. Who is that? It's not Agatha. Maybe that's Lilith. Not sure, there's no prompt. Well, that was a lot of reading. A lot of lore. And that's just one part we can go to now with this new reveal ability. Oh, we still got a little bit of time. Which way did I come from? I went over the ferry bridge. No, I didn't, because I came from the graveyard. Right? Right. Is there a way up there? Yes, there is. More roots. Okay. Recipe book. When the stars align, these potions can pack a punch. Celestial Brewing. Major attack, essence, and an epic gift. Boom.
He sees our path.
Another key. Okay, so I went. This is kind of a maze to go around, but I'll try. I went up there, went back there, that's where all the vines are, so I'll go this way. Oh, hello.
Agatha, what is this?
The corrupted influence of the elder god Chthon. But we won't be able to heal the Abbey grounds until we've recovered the Moon Seal, stolen by Hiram Shaw.
Remind me about the seal?
I think you've gotten ahead of yourself, dear. You'll need to find the Moon Seal first. A trial awaits you.
Okay. The Mystical Bridge. It feels almost as if Sarah and Agatha are running short of challenges to throw in my direction. Have I truly changed so much that my power can no longer be satiated by these two spellcasters? No longer do I fear the darkness within me or the light. I have conquered them both and embraced the many facets of my being, darkness and light, blood and human. That's both kind of good and kind of concerning. Just the wording of that. That's a lot of nightshade. Boom.
Autumn be praised.
Yeah, I can't get past this, right? Okay, dokie. I'll go this way.
She believes in our purpose.
Ooh, a gold chest. And a purple chest under some vines. That's a shame. Ooh.
I need to find the next Moon Seal.
Well, I found the next blood seal. Now I just gotta go find it from this Hiram Shaw, which he's a preacher from Salem witch trial times, which you can go off of that. He's not the best guy. But they're usually high and mighty. I've made a terrible mistake. My powers are growing stronger and I'm losing control. But that isn't the worst of it. I went to the reflecting pool today and I tried to search for guidance, but Chthon, he heard me and I felt a strange connection to him. I broke away as fast as I could, but it was like his powers channeled through me and the ground grew cold and blackened beneath my feet. I thought that I could use what I've channeled from Hippus to push it back, but I am so tired. That's not good.
He sees our path.
Triad saddle. Okay. I still can't get through these.
The gods are fickle.
There's gotta be like a break
Autumn does not
word,
answer.
I guess. For the vines makes sense, like a break or cut. Oh, I gotta praise you.
If I remember correctly, this is the grave of Will Walker, a notoriously vicious but effective vampire hunter. Blade would have liked him.
Interesting. Encyclopedia decoctio. Be careful where you brew these potions. They will stink up your entire house. Major skill essence in a vial of shadows. Alrighty. Time to work our way back, I guess. And I don't know if you guys saw the post I put earlier, but I put all of the videos I've made so far and the ones I will make in the future, I'm putting them in this playlist. So it should be easier to navigate through the videos to find the ones you want to watch through. And hopefully it just makes everything a little easier for you guys. Can't remember where I went from this way. Definitely not this way, I don't think, because the death cap's on the ground. Suspected witch, Martha Richards, interrogation record. This references a tree the villagers called the Life Taker. Its limbs held so many of the dead it needed to be fitted with iron supports. Martha Richards met her fate there. That's bad if it needed iron supports.
Autumn, show me.
Know how many people that would take to need iron supports for a tree to lift them all? My word.
Something terrible happened here.
You're just noticing that, huh? Hiram Shaw's church. Yeah, this looks great.
This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Witches?
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them.
Especially with
The
that
catalyst
Darkhold.
of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
They uprooted their entire lives to come
They
here?
came all the way from Transia with the Abbey to help a group they had never met?
You may not believe it, but I'm sure you would have done the same. Isn't that why the Sons are here today? Aside from that, your mother and Sarah both saw the signs of Chthon's influence.
The Darkhold.
They knew there was more happening in Salem than the persecution of witches.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, they entrusted one of the Moon Seals to the Knights of Wundagore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. And the rest is history.
But what about the Moon Seal?
After the trials, the Moon Seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
Shaw.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
That is my name.
Was this always here? I may have forgotten a few things, but I feel as if I would remember a decrepit church on the grounds.
You may not remember the structure, but maybe you've heard of the man responsible for it? Hiram
Yeah.
Shaw? This was his house of worship, and like a great many things on the grounds, Sarah preferred to keep it in a sort of mystic quarantine.
Yeah, because
Even I
that's always
haven't been
best.
inside.
Is that all she did while I slept? Seal things off for our protection?
She can be overzealous at times, but in this case, she was right to be wary.
Yeah.
So, what dark secret does this place hold?
When Hiram Shaw first came to Salem, he was little more than a charlatan posing as a preacher. He managed to convince a few desperate souls to join his congregation, and with their help, he broke ground on this church. Whether it was coincidence or fate, in digging beneath the church, Shaw found something that would change the course of all of our lives. A long-forgotten page of the Darkhold.
Yeah, nothing is coincidence
If
here.
Shaw found a page of the Darkhold, it was because Kuthan wanted it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to agree. That cursed book is always seeking out a way to return its master to power.
And a power-hungry preacher makes for the ideal messenger of darkness.
Yes, Shaw was an eager study.
Nope. I think it's
consumed
supposed to
almost
go back to
immediately
her.
by the whisperings of Cthon and the Darkhold's power. Nearly overnight, the people of Salem, old and new, were at his threshold, waiting for the word.
All right. That's it? Okay. Open the door. That's a lot. Alright, so I think we're gonna end this episode here, but we'll pick up looking at all these pages in there, and maybe we'll see the moon seal. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Sorry I got a little off course with exploring, but, you know, I did get the new abilities, so I'm going to check everything I can out for not only lore, but trying to complete the collections to get the bonuses they give, like the tarot cards and stuff, and, you know, gain stuff, reagents and stuff for the brewing at the cauldron that we just opened up, so... Anyway, thank you guys for watching this, and see you in the next episode.